Hey,
Bingo. Bingo bango.
you going glasses or sans glasses?
Fuck, I don't know. Right now, no glasses. Just fucking chilling. Didn't know if I was gonna make it, man. If I was gonna make it after that car trouble.
Yeah, well, like I was saying, life always has a way of saying, "Oh, things are going smoothly this week, are they?" How about this?
Fuck, dude. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. The car's been nothing but goddamn trouble. Thought I initially bought the fucking cars trying to save some miles on the truck, Figured maybe over some time not be so upside down. It's just more fucking money out of my pocket, dude.
Well, old car,
Shelling this shit out.
old card,
Fucking insane.
old problems. Once you get everything up to date on it, the brakes and now battery or
Yeah,
whatever alternator.
Can't imagine when the last time a battery was changed in that fucking car.
Yeah, eventually.
Grandpa
Be
don't
alright.
do shit.
I'd rather it be right now than in the freezing cold of winter like it usually is. That's usually when they get zapped. Wake up in the morning, go to work, you're already pissed off. Don't want to be at work, don't want to go out work, go to start the car. Oh, it doesn't start. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's a good reason to call off for the day.
Yeah, it's a good reason to do a lot of things. That'll put somebody over the edge, that's for sure.
Yep,
That is for sure.
Didn't know if I was going to make it. That and the gym, man. I tell you what, it's fucking comical how out of shape I am. I mean, it is comical. That's the only thing. I mean, it's
Feel a bit out of place, do you?
oh my God. Like, not I do, and it's like it ain't even out of place. It's like I am fucking just so out of shape. It's just I can't even describe to you, dude. 50 pounds on some shit. I'm doing fucking leg extensions, like fucking 50, 65 pounds. By the third set, my legs like tired, fucking burning.
Yeah.
I just ran. I tried to run on a treadmill. Not good, Jeff. It was like tenth of a mile. I'd run like a tenth of a mile. I have to walk. Run another tenth of a mile. I have to walk.
The big thing that
I used to run 6-minute miles.
When I got started running over the last few years, big thing that I did and I still do is just go real slow. Like I obviously if I get in a groove, I'll speed up, and for sure I can do a 8 minute, 7-minute mile at pace for a while. But I don't want to do that. I want to be out there a long time, get a sweat, so I go slow. So if you just got to take like kind of short, choppy steps for a while until you warm up, and then you can start taking longer strides.
Yeah, obviously, but it's like
kind of hard to do on a treadmill. I don't like treadmills.
Yeah, I just wanted to run a little bit. I just wanted a little cardio. I was like, fuck, man, it's been so long since I've been in the gym. I'm in this physical fitness class for fucking trying to finish up this degree. I had one. Did I tell you this? So I have two.
Yeah, I mean, I know about the degree. Yeah,
2 classes in summer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I was a credit shy. 1 credit shy. There's only like 1 class you can get 1 credit for, and it's a physical fitness class, which is fine, So I'm taking that on top of these 2 courses, but I've got, there's like requirements. Just tell them what you're working on. Yeah. So that's basically the whole reason why I'm like, all right, I got to fucking do this. I'm getting ready to be 41 in like 7 days, right? A week, I'll be 41. So I'm like, I got to do this. Got to do it now. And man, I just feel awful.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible.
Well, it's one of those things that you will for a while, but by the time the class is over, you'll feel better.
Maybe. I mean, it's easy. I could fucking tell them I'm doing something and not do it. It's like it's an internet fucking physical fitness class, so it's easy to do that. But I don't want to do that.
Yeah, but use it as motivation to do something that you need to do anyways.
I know that's what I'm trying to do, but it's like, again, no motivation. It's like it's not even about the physical part of it. Like, obviously, that's fucking hard, right? Like. But it's more mental for me.
It's all like, mental.
It's
for
like
everybody.
I'm not even worried about the physical things I have to overcome.
It's all mental for everybody.
I'm not going to be able to do that because mentally I'm in a space that I'm like, you can't do this, dude. You need to
I'm telling you.
Go home.
I'm telling you, not that I have success with it, but the best way, in my opinion, is to layer it in. You start slowly with something that you can do every day until it's a habit, and then you can start doing something else and start doing something else, and you'll slowly get stronger and be able to do other stuff. And like I'm good at like jogging and doing push-ups. Like those are the 2 things that I do consistently, and stretching. And then I still go long periods of not doing those 2 months sometimes and just battle with myself until I can get in a good rhythm. But I need to do more high intensity workouts. Like you were saying, like I'm weak in so many areas, and like it's just easy to talk yourself out of doing it, especially if you go for a run. Like if I stretch do some push-ups, do 100 push-ups, and then go for a run, and then come back. It's like it's easy to pat yourself on the back and be like, I'm not going to do anything else.
I
But
think
it's like, dude, you've got to.
high intensity might be a fucking thing of the past for me. I might just need.
Just some calisthenics, dude. Just some calisthenics, you know. And
The
there's,
thing is if you don't do high intensity, if you don't fucking push
but you need your
yourself-
heart pumping.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't push yourself, all that small shit, all that light bullshit seems like it's not so light. Seems like it's a fucking lot, you know, because you're just so out of shape. So yeah, I need a good couple weeks.
Well, and I don't want to
in the
just
gym,
lift
like,
weights and get a
it's
pump
fucking
and get a
unreal, dude.
pump and like have big muscles. That's not something. I'm getting older. We're getting older. Like I want functional strength. I want to be strong.
I want big
and there's a lot of
muscles.
difference. Like
Oh shit, you went off, dude. You turned completely off. You're not on the session anymore.
what? I have more bars now than I did earlier.
Try to rejoin, maybe. I don't want to stop anything. Try to rejoin.
It's not. It's leave. It's running on my end. 619, 620.
Try to rejoin.
Leave and come back.
Yeah, you're not on here. I don't see it. You're not even off over to the right where it shows recording info. It shows that it's uploading your shit.
Okay. But I'm saying for me, everything's normal. Leave studio.
Fuck, dude. Motherfucker, man.
I'm back.
We'll just go from here and we'll edit.
What I
And
was
else
saying
wanna-
was I don't want to pump like big muscles. I want functional strength. Like you've seen guys at arm wrestling tournaments that are like wiry or don't look strong. They're not the biggest dude and just wreck people like
Yeah,
that.
There's a lot of
Like if
wiry
you're
guys,
like
granted.
if you're big, just lifting weights to get big, you're not like super. You're strong in a certain area, but not strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want more functional strength. I think a lot of body weight stuff is that, pull-ups, push-ups, a lot of calisthenics, planks. Like you just get strong.
What do they call that whenever you're just fucking
Farmer's
with your,
walks.
when you're just fucking with your body weight? What's that called? Like Platonomics or some shit? Platonomics or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, probably like plyometrics.
Plyometrics, I believe that's what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. That's a good word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dude, honestly, that's where I'm at. I
Right.
don't even need to be lifting no fucking weights. I need to be lifting my own
Right.
body weight,
I'll show you.
if that, you know?
Paul Saladino, kind of animal-based diet guy, ripped out, and he says, I don't lift weights. He just surfs, does a lot of body weight stuff and eats well. So, yeah, I just want to be strong in the real world, not like big and bulky.
Yeah.
Lean.
Hopefully we're capturing video on your side because you're jammed up over here. I just see. Oh, there you are. You're back. All right, cool. And we'll edit out all that part. Like me saying that
Sure.
and all that bullshit.
It'd be
so-
perfect time to cut in like a little
Yeah. Well,
sketch or
this
something.
is all practice anyways. We need video and audio to edit.
right.
That's not echoey. We need the audio to be right, and we need the video to be right. As long as it's there, as long as it's fucking present, we're good.
Right. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, do we?
And you do have everything on your end muted right now, like
Yes.
everything that we need to. Okay.
Yes.
Sounds as if you do. I was just making sure.
Yeah, it sounded like it as if we did the other day too when we
Yeah.
did it.
Right.
Whammy,
Absolutely.
whammy. But
yeah, brother. So yeah, man, that's just where I'm at right now. It's like I'm at the fucking. I'm not even at ground level. I'm in the basement. I'm like below the basement is where I'm at.
Yeah.
So.
takes a while to crawl out. I'm in the midst of crawling. I keep falling into the basement and having to crawl out. Don't get out, fall back in.
Keep on falling in it.
But yeah, it's a journey. That's why I hate the health journey. I'm on my health journey, but it kind of is.
Yeah, it's gay. I mean, it's cool, man. It's for other, and it's not for everybody. For me, it's not for me right now. I want it to be, and I'm going to try for it to be. I'm going to try.
It's
to get in the
addictive,
right
like anything,
mental
though, man.
space.
If you're getting up,
Dude, I remember working out at one time and like being excited to go work out. Like at the end of the day, like
well, just to accomplish something, especially if you don't want to do it, it's like you get done
Yeah.
with a run. Like I didn't want to go this morning. I put it off for 4 days in a row. Like I ran Tuesday, I ran Friday, Saturday, Sunday last week, ran Tuesday, and then coming into this week, then talked myself out of it Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning, which I definitely should have, Saturday morning for sure. Like, what else are you doing? And then so today I did. And then when you come back after something like that, man, the rest of your day is so much easier because you just already conquered the thing you didn't want to do, you know?
Sure.
So yeah, it's just a good feeling, good adrenaline.
That sounds good, man. That sounds real good the way you say that too.
Well,
Yeah.
they say there's a part of your brain, I'm not a scientist, so I don't know it, but there's a part of your brain that gets bigger as you do things that you don't want to do. And it's kind of like a muscle, just like anything. And the more you do that, the stronger that is. And again, starts to make it easier to do stuff you don't want to do.
Yeah, it's biggest issue I have with anything in my life is fucking mentally I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
You know, any type of change, any type of big, like I can, and that's why I always wanted, I was like, man, I could be a coach. I could like tell people exactly what to do, you know, and map it out for you perfectly. You'd be like, oh, this is amazing.
Mike Tyson, dude.
Can you do it? No, I can't, because to actually do it is, you know, I'm not saying I can't. I'm saying, you know, it's like I can't because I'm fucking not in the right space to do so.
I think Mike Tyson says that self-discipline is doing something you don't want to do and doing it like you love it.
Oh, say that again.
Doing something you don't want to do, but doing it like you love it.
Yeah, falling in love with that process, man.
Well, just be like, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do it to my best ability.
This fucking cord's kind of pissing me off, dude. I wish it was just a little bit
What?
closer. Like,
Why don't you flip it around? Flip your
I
headset.
think that's boom. That's gonna help me right there.
Flip your headphones around so the cord's on the other ear, closest to the audio.
It's got to be on the left. You got right and left side on the headphones. It's like this is the right side. This is the left side. Yeah, there's an L and an R.
Well, I mean, does it really matter though?
I don't know. It's recommended, so yeah.
I guess mine's probably like that too, but I just flipped it around.
Yeah, I mean it's recommended, dude. I recommend that if something tells you right and left, like you remember the socks, you know, the dry fit socks with the R and the L in them.
Yeah.
Do you put the R on the L on the left foot and the L on the right foot?
Well, yeah, it's because I say that. So yeah.
It's because it's recommended.
I guess I never paid attention. I was just like, that says L, so I'll put it here.
Yeah.
Or R says here, so I'll put it here.
Exactly. You answered your own question, brother. We're right there.
Right, but if I had a cord coming across my face, that's where I was like, oh, fuck, I'm turning this thing around.
Now we're in. So see how I got the bottle set up?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, it was pulling on it.
Yeah, it's kind of just giving me a little yank, you know, and not in a good way.
We'll get all this. This is our first. Well, this is like our 7th run, but
it's fucking 21st round.
This is kind of like our first run.
Dude, have you seen the movie Sinners?
Sinners? Oh no, not yet.
Have you heard about it? You've heard about
I've heard all about it. Yeah, man.
Dude, super. We watched it last night. Fucking good movie, but I mean, I don't know. I want to give too much away, but it's like
it's weird. Vampires out of nowhere. Like
the vampires is cool because I like vampires, you know.
Yeah,
but it's like I've never seen vampires that sing and dance. You know, these vampires like all play instruments and fucking sing. And at one point, this fucking guy was river dancing. The main vampire was busting river dance, and it was
nice.
Like, so what happened was like halfway through the movie, it's just like a normal movie. Like halfway.
Riverdance, what a 90s thing. That was like so popular. Like people would buy like VHS videos.
Blew my
like
mind, brother.
DVDs.
Yeah, no, blew my mind. Set back in like Mississippi, 1930s. Good film, dude. Really, really good film. The way it's shot, like the cinematography of it, even the score, fucking great. So halfway through, we pause it. I go outside to smoke because we pause it for whatever reason. I'm like, oh, this is a good time to smoke. Go outside, get blitzed, come back, take an edible as well. So I'm geared up. I'm ready to go now to watch this second half of this film. That's really good film. And then it just literally, we hit play and it goes right into the weirdest stuff I've ever seen. It was like a totally different movie, but mixed in with the original, you know, hour that I just watched. Super wild, dude. So apparently it's like, essentially it's like, there's certain individuals that have the ability through song to communicate with the past and the future, essentially.
Interesting.
Right. So there's this artist in the movie, and he's really good. He's like a blues artist, and it's kind of centered around him. And he has that ability. But again, when I paused it, he's playing in the club. And it's just a good movie up to that point. Like 1932, Mississippi, two black guys open a business. Like, good movie. And then that press play, and this futuristic dude comes in playing a guitar, like with futuristic, like it's just like still in the 32 setting, and this dude's like futuristic.
It's funny that you
wild.
that you paused it right at that time too. So right when you turned it back on, it was like,
Dude,
did
it
I
blew
turn back
my-
on the same movie?
Blew my mind because I was super high too. I was like, this is blowing my mind, and I didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah.
But
I've heard
pretty good
it's
film. I'd
pretty
check it
wild.
out. Yeah, I'd still check it out. Pretty good film, but yeah, it's wild story.
It's definitely one of those that I'd watch on a Saturday night, nothing else on. Like, oh, that one come out. Okay, let me check it out.
Well, if not anything, watch it for, like I said, the cinematography part of it, the way they're setting up scenes, and the score. Like I said, the music. There's not like music played other than the musicians playing songs.
Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yeah, and he plays dual roles. So he plays, it's brothers, Smoke and Stack is their names, the Smokestack brothers. So one Smoke, one Stack, but he plays both roles. It's really good. It's good, man. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, total stud. The Wire. Come on.
Yeah.
Loved The Wire.
Was he in The Wire?
He was. He was a kid.
He was one of the kids?
Yeah, he was like one of his first roles.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen The Wire in forever. Obviously, great series.
Awesome series, dude. Love The Wire. See, that's going to suck.
Yeah.
That's all right. We'll get it. Yeah, man. So check that out last night. What was another one we watched the other day? Accountant 2.
The Accountant. I remember The Accountant. I don't know if I ever watched it.
If you haven't watched the original Accountant, that's a really good film, dude. The Accountant 2 was a very good film as well, but I wasn't expecting it to be, because I guess it went from theaters kind of on fucking Prime for free pretty quickly. So we're like, this isn't going to really be shit. But the original Accountant is a really good movie. Ben Affleck.
Who's the accountant? Oh, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Is it like a shoot 'em up movie?
Again, don't want to go fucking spoil it too much, but let's spoil it.
It's been out a while.
I mean, it's a good movie. He's like on the spectrum. Okay, so we'll start there. He's on the spectrum, and he's an accountant, like a real accountant, but he is also, like a hitman. He goes on different missions and whatnot. But he like gets paid in art, and like lives in like an Airstream van, and like he's super mysterious throughout the first film. You're trying to figure out who is this. Christian Wolf, I think is the name.
Christian Wolf.
Christian Wolf. Yeah.
That's such a fake name, dude.
Oh man, it's a dope name. Though. I wish my name was Christian Wolf, dude.
Well,
Drew Wolf, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure, but
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it's a movie, So, but yeah, it's super dope. And then like at the end of the first one, I mean, I don't want to give it away. I want you to watch the first one.
Well, I'm gonna watch it. I mean, it's been out forever.
Yeah,
I still got to watch it to appreciate it. You can tell me.
Okay. Well, so the whole
The
time.
Accountant. It's not like it's like the ending of Game of Thrones or something.
That's true. So yeah, he's a hitman going throughout the movie. He's getting chased by this. He's going after this dude, and obviously the dude he's going after has guys going after him. He's like, this guy's coming after me. So the guy's going after him. You see that the whole film, and at the very end, the climax, he's at the dude's house.
Does it get like Jason Bourne-ish?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's dope. Yes. And Affleck's badass, dude. First of all, Ben Affleck's a fucking badass. I'm not even gonna say he's not. He's funny. First of all, he's underrated funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that or not. And yeah, he can do action films, dude. For sure. He's done it his fucking whole career pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I like Affleck and Matt Damon. Those guys are...
Yeah. Now, Matt Damon, Bourne, no, that's a little bit
I know, but I'm just saying because they both came up together and wrote together. Sure. And so...
It's very similar.
They're always going to get compared, so I just,
Very similar, but different. So anyways, climax, he's there. He's going to kill the dude. And the main guy that's like part of the SEAL team or whatever, the team going after the accountant.
Sick.
Right. That dude's like looking on the cameras. He sees Christian coming up, like, the jig's up, like they're about to battle it out.
Christian Wolf.
And he notices, and the whole time throughout the movie, they're flashing back to him and his dad, and the way his dad was like raising him to be a badass and shit. Yeah. And he has a brother.
Oh, he was raised to be an assassin?
He was raised to be a badass. His dad was in the army. Raised to be a Badass, like, no, you know, you're fucking...
Who wrote this movie?
Dude,
Michael Bay?
Dude, you got to go watch this movie. It's a very fucking... The Accountant,
Okay.
the first one is really,
I'm
really
a tough
good,
critic, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, and I am too, and I'm a movie buff. You know this. I'm a buff. This is a good film. You're going to like The Accountant. That's why I don't want to tell you the end, because
But that's
the end
one
is
of those
so
where I
good.
have to go
I'm
into...
not going to tell you the end. I'm not going to tell you the end, because the end is
But that's
good.
not winning an Oscar. It's probably kind of a cheesy... So it's like, I need to go
an Oscar,
in...
but you don't need to win an Oscar. You need to entertain me for 2 hours.
Right. What I'm
and
saying
it's
is
a
I need
good
to go
story.
in knowing that sometimes I have to be like, hey, you're watching it to get this out of it. Because if I go in like critiquing stuff like, oh, he really choked this guy out. Like if you go into watching John Wick with like a Siskel and Ebert hat on.
I don't go into any films like that.
You know what I mean?
You can't do
but
that.
you know what I mean? Where I'm saying? Where it's like, that's not realistic.
That's all movies mostly.
I'll be grumpy. Well, some movies are pretty realistic, and I buy into it where I'm like, oh, shit. Like, this is
I don't think any fight scene is realistic in any movie.
Yeah.
I've been in fights. No fight scene is realistic in movies. You know, it does not happen any way, shape, or form, and it's as smooth as it is in movies.
No, I mean...
just two dudes just fucking clawing on.
I guess maybe in like a taekwondo competition, maybe fights kind of would come out like that. Yeah. But no, a scrap out at Engineer Road.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No. Or you stumble out of a bar and you're fucking swinging. No.
So I'm not going to tell you the first one. The only problem is if you've seen trailers or previews to the second one, when you watch the first one, you're going to automatically know what's going on. You're going to know exactly what I'm talking about and like the cool ending, you know?
It's fine.
I'm not going to tell you now, so you're going to have to watch it. No, you're going to have to watch it. Yeah, and it's a really good film, man. So those are the two we've watched recently, dude. And that Sinners, man, it's wild. You got to watch that shit.
Yeah, eventually. I'll get to it.
Fucking vampires river dancing and singing, dude. I've never seen the likes of it in my life.
I have been going back and watching. I've been pulling up just like books that I've listened to where it's like top 250 IMDb, you know?
Yeah. And
just pulling movies off of there that I haven't seen yet, or some that I haven't seen in a long time. You know, if you watch something as like in your when you're 20, you synthesize it differently than when you watch it now that we're like 40, 41. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I'll watch something completely different, be like, sometimes in the bad way where I'm like, oh, my God, I can't believe I ever liked that movie. It was terrible. Yeah. But a lot of times in a good way where I'm like, oh, I'd never noticed that, or I get that joke now, or whatever. I guess I didn't. You're just watching it through a different lens. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So sometimes going back and watching just old classics. I've been watching, like, Chinatown, and I watched Silence of the Lambs the other day. And
good one. That's a good one.
Some of those 90s movies, like I said, you watch them and I'm like,
yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, I could do that nowadays. Yeah. Like, things are so much easier now.
I think it's harder just writing the story.
Yes.
Shooting a film. I mean, I took that film class at SWIC, dude. I'm telling you right now, this film class at SWIC will teach you everything you need to know about shooting a film.
Did you watch that Bad Friends episode with Shia LaBeouf?
I haven't yet, no.
So the guy that he's with is like a legend. I cannot remember the guy's name, David something. Mm-hmm. Evidently a legend on Broadway and like films. Like he just is like a legend writer. Yeah. Okay. And he was saying where it's like the most important thing is the plot. He's like, you could talk about dialogue and all this stuff all you want, but people want to know what's going to happen next. The plot is the most important thing, which goes exactly with what you're saying. Like, I would think it'd be hard to write an engaging plot where you're keeping people guessing and it's not the same old, thing over and over.
Yeah, I got a couple good ideas, I feel like, for movies, but it's like, man, that's going to take forever to write something like that.
That's why I gear more towards like short stories or something. Have you seen the Segura's Bad Thoughts on Netflix, where it's just like a series of just like short stories?
I haven't watched that yet.
Like little 7-minute stories.
I've seen it online. I haven't watched it yet.
It's pretty good.
Fucking busy, man.
It's pretty good. Well, you had time to watch The Accountant, so.
I've seen The Accountant in 2014 when it came out.
Well, you know what I mean.
I think it came out in 2016.
You know what I mean. And I think Alex,
yeah, me and Alex are going to sit down and watch Tom Segura, I don't think, though. That's the thing.
She might. It's funny. They're funny. I mean, it's super, obviously, vulgar and shit like that.
Fuck about that guy. Honestly, I don't really give a fuck about that guy, to be honest with you.
I know, but these are funny.
Him and that other fucking guy, dude.
Kreischer?
Man. Oh, yeah, dude. It is. Dude.
I like them too.
I don't. I like Tom. I do like Tom, but Bert is too fucking. First of all, I don't find him funny. Okay, look, I'm sure there's gonna be people out there that don't find me funny when I do whatever the fuck it is that I do. No big deal.
Yeah, I think a certain type
I
of
don't
person
find the
like his
guy funny.
stand-up. I like him a lot on podcast. I think he's
Oh,
got a
it's
lot of good
awful,
stories.
dude.
He's
Oh,
funny.
it's so awful. He's crying and shit.
He's
It's
got like
fucking
something's
this whole
burning. Like he's
thing,
got some
bro.
decent. He's got some decent stuff out there. I like.
I'm glad that
I like Bert.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's easy to. He would be
He's
easy
big.
guy to hate on. I guess like.
Not hating. I don't like what I don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. But no, the Segura thing. I don't think it's. Don't go in thinking about Segura related. Just go in thinking like a funny shorts.
Yeah.
And it's funny. He's pretty good.
Yeah, even Segura sometimes can be. Fuck, I like watching him with his old lady more than anything. You know.
Yeah. Oh, they're good.
You know, I like her probably a little bit better than I like him.
Yeah, they're good.
But yeah, funny guys, big time guys.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But it's not like the guys we grew up loving. Real. I'm gonna say like real comics.
I'm not
gonna say real comics.
But
like
there's
they're
a lot
not real
not
comics.
Many
but
of those guys are around in the same way that like I used to love Dane Cook. Like when he first came out, when we were in our early 20s and stuff. Like some of his stuff was
Dane Cook fan.
His first album or whatever that he came out with
wild,
is hilarious,
Yeah.
man. I mean, some big time laughs in there. Big time laughs.
Yeah, I think Alex liked Dane Cook a lot too back in the day.
Yeah.
I think she was a big Dane Cook
Dude,
fan.
big time laughs, man. He came out like right when MySpace got big and all that.
Yeah, I remember him. I got a couple of the old movies where he was in. It was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, he was funny.
Yeah, he fizzled out real fast.
Well, I think he's still around, but like I said, they haven't sustained success like a Chappelle or somebody.
Yeah.
But even before that, like what were some of the ones so like you're a little kid, what were
I'm a little kid.
like Richard Pryor and George Carlin?
No. I mean, the most I would watch of Richard Pryor was like I remember that one film him and old boy was in, Hear No Evil, See No Evil. So I would watch that a lot growing up.
Yeah.
And I thought he
With
was
Gene
funny on
Wilder?
that. Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
So, it just depends because like you're talking 80s, you're talking guys like that, right? But it's like when I really started to understand what comedy was,
Right.
and and I went to start making people laugh.
Junior high?
It was definitely grade school. It was early 90s. And it was Jim Carrey. That's the first when I think of comedians that influenced me as a kid.
But that's from In Living Color, not
I got a ton of
stand-up.
names.
That's not his stand-up.
I didn't watch stand-up when I was in second grade, third grade. I watched skits. I watched movies. I seen funny shit and I absorbed it. But stand-up wasn't until...
See, I was thinking more like stand-up. Like who's your stand-up? Like who was like some of the first
Chris
people?
Tucker. First, Chris Tucker. That's
Martin Lawrence, Chris Tucker.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys, like that was hilarious. But, at the time, again, in that time of my life, I was pretty predominantly heavily thinking I was, of a different color, So I thought
Yeah.
I was in the hood.
By junior high.
So I wasn't watching white comedians. I was watching black comedians because I wanted to, and plus to
The
me,
Def Comedy Jams, dude.
had to, and then Living Colors, right? So, and Living Color really led me to that, and Living Color is really where it started for me.
BET had
to know what comedy is.
BET had late night comedy on too.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I watched all that shit.
God, who the hell? What was that? That was one like when Ricky Smiley first started getting popular and stuff. That was.
You might be thinking of Def Comedy Jam.
It wasn't Def Comedy Jam though. It was like just a late night BET. It's a classic. I just for some reason can't recall the name of the.
Yeah, no, I do know what
show.
What you're thinking of now. And yeah, I can't think of it right now, but yeah, it was funny, and it was just guys like that. So when I first seen Living Color, I was like, okay, that's skit comedy. That's improv.
Well, SNL was banging when we were kids too.
But I wasn't watching it yet. I didn't watch SNL until Farley. Till that was junior high. So In Living Color came first for me, and then Jim Carrey, right? That was comedy to me, and then transitioned into like middle school or early middle school where it was like 95, 96, 97, and obviously Farley was dead by 97.
Yeah.
But like I was only exposed to him for maybe 3 years, right? Probably with the rest of the world for the most part, right? I guess.
Yeah, he did a lot in a small amount of time. Yeah.
Sure. So it was like 94,
Churn 'em out.
95.
They're all classics.
Oh, and then it was on from there,
But those
right?
guys weren't stand up. I remember like the first time. I'm kind of with you, like, and it wasn't necessarily to do anything with race or whatever. But I definitely remember the Martin Lawrences
Mine
and
was racial
the Chris Tuckers
in a good
and
way.
um. I'm trying to think of who else. Like I remember like when Kevin James came out with like Sweat the Small Stuff or whatever. I remember that was like
Didn't see
hysterical,
that.
but we were already in high school at that time. So like junior high would have been. I watched a lot of like stuff on TV, like the Stephen Wrights, Kevin Meaney's, the George Carlin stuff. But like you said, I was watching that stuff, but I don't know if I was really synthesizing a lot of the jokes. You know, you're just watching and laughing. I remember watching like I'd like to see when Carrot Top started first coming out. I remember him. Some of the ventriloquist guys. Remember some of the ventriloquist guys?
Yeah, yeah.
I would watch a ton of stand-ups on Comedy Central, late night BET, just like stand-up sets I remember
Most
watching.
Comedy Central. When I think of Comedy Central comedy, I think of Ralphie May. That's probably the
Yeah,
one person
Ralphie
I watched
May,
on.
Jim Gaffigan, Brian Regan, those guys.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what it was, man. And then again, somewhere along the way, I was introduced to Chappelle, obviously,
Yeah.
with Half Baked, and then the Chappelle show that was like early high school.
But got a hold of his one in DC, Killing Them Softly. I got a hold of that one around then too, and that was like, oh my god, that might be the best stand-up that I've ever seen, just as far as just like cracking me up. But I remember
Martin Lawrence, like you said, Martin Lawrence back in the day would get me weak, dude, on stand-up. He was really good.
Dude, those guys were wild. They do stuff that you'd never had like.
Yeah, I would
I don't know,
say
you just haven't seen before.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence for me, when it comes to stand-up, he was one of the first stand-up comedians for sure.
But I remember watching like we talked about too, the Bill Cosby's, and he just sits on a stool, and he's got some funny stuff, but it's really clean. So it was more. I would watch that as a little kid with my mom, because it was super clean.
Yeah,
and I don't know, man. I've been watching stand up forever, and all those little things, I guess, influence a little bit,
Yeah, for sure.
And then you get into, like you said, the skits and the SNLs and the In Living Colors, and it's like, holy cow, man, these guys.
Yeah, you see a lot of that coming out in our working.
Sandler and his skits on tape. You remember getting those?
Of course, dude. The Goat Man.
Oh my god, dude!
Button hook me, dude.
You fucking button hook me,
dude. Perfect.
Yeah. Dude.
Or the Jerky Boys.
Toll
Booth
Willie
Boys,
too.
Dude.
Yeah, Jerky Boys, all those guys.
Dude.
Yeah,
God,
I used to prank people all the time.
Oh yeah.
Back then you had phone books, so you just open it up and.
Oh yeah, we would hit all our.
We're
friends'
calling these
parents
guys.
normally. We would had a buddy Tank, dude. We would always Jeremy Tankersley. We would always prank call Jeremy Tankersley's mom, dude. Carol. Shout out to Carol. I'm sure she fucking hates me still to this day for that. But,
Yeah.
You gotta let bygones be bygones. Fucking 30 years later.
Yeah, I can't believe sometimes how much, and that we were by the most part pretty good kids, but just kind of little assholes. Kind of little assholes.
Speak for yourself. I went down a bad path about 1998.
Yeah, but I mean, even as like a little kid, like when we were like 5th, 6th grade, I was still kind of a little jerk off. That junior high, 5th through 8th grade, you're a jerk off.
Sure.
Boys are assholes. No doubt about that.
Yeah, I just think it's part of adolescence, growing up, and just being a boy. It's fucking rough.
100%.
It's rough being a girl. It's rough being a boy. There's fucking certain things you got to deal with being a boy. You got to constantly be tough and
competition,
on edge,
man.
You
it got to be.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Can't be the worst. Can't be picked last. Don't
right.
want to be picked last. Don't want to be the ugliest dude. Don't.
Everybody's scared of getting made fun of.
Sure.
Like at that age, you just want to.
So you just make fun of people instead.
Yeah, at that age,
I got to make fun of you before you make fun of me.
Exactly.
And
that's exactly what it comes down to.
Fuck yeah.
So
I felt terrible about Bobby Dean, dude, when we went to the 20-year, man. I felt terrible. I told you, I stepped outside, tear came to my eye, dude, because I just realized, like, this dude's here right now.
Yeah.
At our 20-year, had no reason. He could have had every reason to not go to
For the most part, kids like that get
taken
taken care of. For the most part, kids like that get taken care of. They get treated pretty well. It's the kids in the middle, I think, that...
Bobby Dean, he lived in a bus out at the Pay Lake.
Well, his life was bad, but I'm saying his school life wasn't bad. People weren't picking on Bobby Dean. People weren't picking on Mikey Benefield.
Oh yeah. Well, you weren't because you were a good person. That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. Like you were probably genuine. Like okay, let's not mess with the guy. Yeah, Dirk. We were fucking with Dirk. Mikey was a little bit further on the spectrum, so not as much as to Mikey, but Bobby Dean, dude. Yeah, we used to fuck. But I went to junior high with Bobby Dean.
Yeah, well,
So,
junior high is different.
oh,
Junior
dude,
high kids are mean, dude.
we ate him up in
Ruthless. And
junior
then you're in
high. I
eighth
was
grade, you're
so
top, you're
mean to
hot
him in
shit,
junior
you're
high,
mean as
man.
hell. But then you
Oh,
get to high school
so
and
sorry, Bobby Dean, for being mean to you in
you're
junior
in
high,
ninth
dude.
grade, and now all of a sudden it's like, uh-oh,
Yeah, I
you're low
genuinely
man
feel
on the
bad about
totem
all
pole.
that shit, man. And it's like
Getting stuffed in a locker.
never stuffed anyone in a locker, never got stuffed in a locker, and I had every reason to get
I don't
picked on,
remember
but I just had
people
tough
getting
for
picked
him,
on
so.
in high school like that. Of course, you got made fun of in class now and again. Like
Yeah.
if something popped up or you said something, read a word wrong or whatever, or, people are going to make fun of you. I
Yeah.
remember one girl in our classes had like had a low voice. She talked real low. And it wasn't manly, but it was just kind of low and deeper.
Yeah, she's gonna hear this and fucking be pissed at you, dude.
Well, she doesn't know who she is. And
Oh, she knows who she
we
is.
were in class, and yeah, it was stuff like that where she gets called on and she's got to say this thing, and she starts like stumbling around, and
Yeah.
me and one of our fellow classmates, or buddy well, would kind of like, oh, it was chemistry class, and she had to say phosphorus. And she started like, and then we're both like, phosphorus,
Oh, you guys.
and it's just shit like that where you're
what a
like,
piece
dude,
of
just
shit.
horrible,
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
horrible, but you're looking for a laugh.
Oh yeah.
You're trying to get a laugh. It's an awkward pause. And you want to fill that void with,
Yeah.
like, you almost can't help yourself.
Yeah, but now you got daughters. And you're
Yes.
like,
Yes.
you know,
And I've,
treat my daughter
taught
like
and
that.
did stuff like that where I would snap on somebody if they did that, where it's like, dude, what, this person's trying to read, like, what are we doing?
Yeah, well.
Phosphorus can be a weird word, especially when you're.
Oh, for sure, dude. There's a lot of those words.
And she was,
old
like I
tongue
said,
twister.
a quiet girl. It's not like she's looking to get called on, and all of a sudden it's
Yeah.
like, hey, say this word in front of 35 people. It's like,
Yeah.
well,
Which is kind of wild for a teacher to do too, right? It's like
Yeah.
like who those kids are. Like leave them alone.
Yeah,
Let them
for
turn
sure.
their fucking work in.
Yep.
You're doing okay. Leave them alone.
Right. But you know as well as I do, in real life, though, you get called. You got to talk in front of people.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You
Oh,
got to
that's
call. You
terrible.
got to call. Like they'll tell you, like, hey, you got to call this guy.
Yeah, it's like meetings at work, man.
Well, yeah,
So
but you do
sometimes
well with talking in a forum and talking to people and doing. I mean,
Yeah, but sometimes I want to be left alone too. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I'm in a setting where I'm like, I don't want to be called on. Like, yeah, I can speak well and I could do it if I need to do it, but I don't always want to do it. You know what I mean? So
Right.
sometimes I just want to chill. Especially like I said, work. Sometimes some meetings. I want to lead this meeting.
yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
I just
Yeah,
want,
for
I
sure.
want to chill on the meeting and not say a word.
For sure. Yeah. No, I get that. No, that 100%. I get that for sure.
Which speaking of,
But I'm comfortable with doing it though. I'm not gonna like just clam up.
Oh,
and be
yeah,
Like, oh.
no, for sure. My brother would claim it. Like he would click out of the meeting.
Right.
You know? But no, I can get it done. I can get it done. But yeah, I just don't want to. Like I said, it just goes back to
Yeah.
work. It's like
Being a kid is tough.
yeah, being a kid's hard, work's hard, being an adult's hard, dude.
I know. But I don't want to
Take me
minimize
back for
like
being a kid.
my daughter's going into high school, so I know there's a lot of she talks about girls at school being mean girls, where it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I don't talk to that girl, she's mean, or she hangs out with mean girls. Like used to be my friend but isn't anymore because she hangs out with mean girls.
Oh, girls are bad, dude. Girls are
At that
10 times
age,
worse
they
than
are
boys.
ruthless.
Yeah, 10 times worse
ruthless.
than
And now with social media, you can't get away from it. So it's like back in our day, like you were going to school and you were getting made fun of, or you did something stupid on the weekend, and now all of a sudden, like school's brutal. But you got to come home after school and get away from it. Now, it follows you. It's on Facebook. It's on Twitter, or Snapchat, whatever. Just getting pummeled.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough out there.
But I try to tell her to be like, who cares? Like, it's big things are a big deal. But
No, yeah, they care. Kids
Yeah, they
care.
do.
It's like telling us back in the day, who cares about the tiny
Right.
jeans that you want, or
Right.
the Nokia phone that you need, or that
Yeah.
pager you want, whatever.
Or my
you know what I mean?
Jinkos that I want to wear.
Jinkos? You were a Jinko guy? I had like 2 pairs of Jinkos. I didn't go.
rock some Jinkos, dude. I thought
didn't
I
go
was a
too-
skater.
I didn't go too big with them either. I just was.
Oh, I had a couple of big ones, but just enough to go over my shoe. but nothing like crazy, nothing like Insane Clown Posse.
Them
Big,
fucking woolly mammoths,
yeah.
dude. Fucking the woolly mammoths. Chase Rhodes had the mammoths,
Woolly
dude.
mammoths.
Chase had the mammoths and would wear those motherfuckers.
I told you I saw that skit or that skit. That guy was like, he's like, you don't get more '90s than this, and he had Jinkos, and then he had like a PlayStation and something else in the back pockets.
Yeah.
There's huge
That's
pockets.
a funny little day. He's like rollerblading
Yeah,
around. He's got this flame shirt.
Yeah,
With the fucking
huge
how
pockets.
about when he releases the game out of the one and it slips the fucking
Yeah.
Nintendo in his all the way in his pocket.
Yeah, dude, it's
man.
classic.
Can't wait to get on some stuff like that.
No, but
that
yeah,
type of stuff I get inspiration from. You know,
Jinkos were legit, dude. No, I had my hair was real long in like 7th and 8th grade. I thought I was
everybody had the skater cut.
Real long, all shaved up under, and I would just wear like band shirts and Jinkos, and thought I was a skater guy.
You want to know why you did though?
Didn't skate though.
Oh fuck no! I skated a little bit. I got some rollerblades. We started blading.
Yeah.
Me,
I played rollerblades and play some
me, AWOL,
street hockey.
Shout out to those guys. We used to fucking skate around like skaters for sure. But we had some rollerblades. I had some K2 backyard bobs, dude. But the reason why we all had skater cuts is because we all had skater cuts. You know,
Yeah.
You had a skater cut because everyone had a skater cut, and you're like, okay, yeah, I'll get one of those. You know, can fly.
Yeah, see it.
It's not climate controlled, so fuck it. We're working our way up from the ground, baby. Ground up.
Well, yeah, flies get in all temperatured.
Sure. It's not we just don't have secure barriers.
No, no, not at all.
I guess it has nothing to do with the climate. It has to do with the barriers in the opening.
Yeah, the facilities are open to the outdoors.
Yeah. It's all good though.
Well, that's the thing is this is going to be our first. I don't know if it's going to be our first release episode, but it's definitely our first successful recording. Our first successful recording.
Dude, don't count your hatches before the chickens lay the fucking egg or whatever. You know what I mean? But yes, hopefully, and I would love. Fuck it, let's. I mean, why not? You know, it's got to start somewhere. And like I said, if we're searching for perfection, there's never going to be that. We just got to kind of touch on the things we want to touch on.
Like this,
as we go through life, right?
I think this show, I don't even know what the show is going to be. It's going to evolve, and right now it's going to be us talking about our lives because we feel like a lot of people are out there that can relate to it and just laugh with us because I think we got a little bit to offer there. But we'll see what it beholds. It could be all sorts of different iterations of this thing, but for right now, this is what it is.
Fuck yeah, dude. You looking forward to that carnival later, dude, or what?
No. Like I said, I just want that chicken dinner, and I need to get my hair cut. I need to get the old ears lowered.
The old ears lowered. My dad. My dad used that one the other day.
What a weird saying that is.
Yesterday, actually, because we had that fucking...
Does it... Because it looks like you lowered your ears away from your hair? Is that what it is?
Yes.
It's kind of stupid.
But that's back when you'd get, like, the skater cut, right? You had the skater cut, and you'd have it down to here.
Yeah.
And you get cut up to here, and then your ears would be lower.
Well, even now, like, my hair is kind of long around my ears. It's obviously going to get cut up and cropped up more towards my scalp.
Yeah.
So, therefore, it looked like my ears are further away from my hair. But, again, I think it's a dumb saying. I just think it's a dumb saying.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Overall. It's definitely one of those old man things.
I wish you could get some... did you see those Meta Ray-Ban glasses? Or, like $250 or something like that.
Yeah.
No boy says that they're pretty much going to take over phones eventually.
Yeah, I told you.
I might.
They're unreal.
I think I want to get a pair, and I want to wear them to an event like the carnival, right? And just record everything.
Yeah.
And then do that skit we were talking about.
I want to do it with hiking. I want to do it with travel.
Yeah.
Because now I don't have to have a phone in your face. I can just be like, Meta, record. And then it records everything, and then I just edit it, and then I got a travel vlog. You know what I mean?
They're like $250.
Yeah, they're nothing.
Yeah, I'm about to cop a pair.
Z-May just got a pair. They're unreal.
Yeah.
He just says, he goes, Meta, take a picture, and it just would take a picture of what I'm looking at right there. They're unreal. And I want to wait for the stock market to crash. I want in on Meta. I want in on Tesla. We're going to all have Tesla robots in our houses within 10 years.
100%. 100%.
So when the next pandemic hits, I can be like, I said, sit the fuck down. You're not leaving your house.
Yeah.
And I'm going to end up fist fighting a fucking robot.
It's going to beat your fucking ass.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Or rip my fucking arms off.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. That's what's coming.
Yeah. No, they're going to suck and fuck people too, dude. I already told you.
Well, yeah, that's going to be a whole nother. I mean,
it's going to be an add-on accessory, an option, but it will be an option nonetheless.
Yeah, dude. We're going to have to grow our babies in test tubes. There's going to be nobody Nobody's
don't even
fucking.
want to go
Everybody's
out.
gonna be fucking robots.
Yeah, nobody wants to go out and do anything anyways. You know, in that regard, everyone wants to sit on their phone and do it. So
Yeah.
now you're gonna be able to
COVID
just
changed the
sit at
game,
home.
dude. Everybody's at home.
Fuck yeah.
It's weird. It still hasn't really shook off. It made it easier for everybody just to kick it.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have those meta glasses are gonna eventually be
Fuck yeah, they
meta.
look just like this, dude.
Yeah, but they're eventually gonna be meta contact lenses. And then you're just gonna have contact lenses in that just are recording everything and taking pictures, and you're gonna be
That'd
able to
fucking
interact
trippy,
with
dude.
like the world around you too, because it's gonna like digitally show stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It'll be like those fucking
You just look at QR codes and hit and
what's the thing right now where you can basically do that? Like you can set up the Oculus or whatever. Is it the Oculus? Or is it the new Apple? Isn't there
yeah,
like
one
a
of
new
those.
Apple product that's like that or something to where you can literally like engage with it, throw different screens up. I even seen where you can make your home like
I think
you can
Apple
put
had something like that, but I think Meta had something, and this is where it's gotten down to already. Or now it's glasses.
yeah.
Like over the last 5 years, they're like, oh, it was this. Now it's just this.
Yeah.
Like it's insane.
Yeah.
It's gonna be contact lenses sooner rather than later.
Sure. I wear contacts too, so I'll
Black
actually
Mirror had an episode about that like 8 years ago, probably. That show's wild. Well, it would pretty much like looks into the future and be like, oh, this is where that's headed.
Yeah.
And then you'll watch it, and then 8 years later, the dog robots will be running around and be like, I saw that on Black Mirror. Like, holy shit. And I saw what they did on Black Mirror is they had guns on them. And now it's like, so these things are going to have guns and cameras and be chasing people around after a while.
Yeah. Like drones.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be in the sky and on the street.
Yeah, brother. Well, we only, we're halfway home.
Have we seen Terminator?
Yeah. Doesn't end well.
No, it does
Doesn't end
not.
well at all if you've taken notes on that one.
Well, they said by 2027, I mean, what does that mean? But they said that by 2027, that it's going to be like intelligence is here. The, what do they call it? The singularity or whatever, where you have like a sentient being that can pretty much make infinite improved versions of itself at the snap of a finger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, isn't that just like a god pretty much? That's gonna have you're gonna have like a AI god that's just
we don't want to
makes itself better and better and better and better and better and can infiltrate every electronic.
Yeah. Yeah. I asked Chat the other day if it could log into something for me and just handle it.
Yeah, whoa.
And it was like, no, not, we can't do that.
Probably need your passwords and shit.
But it won't do it yet. It doesn't have the capabilities. I mean, it probably does. It just doesn't unlock to the average user. But yeah, ultimately, yeah, you just give it the login and it just goes in and handles business, But I was just wondering if it was there yet. So, but yeah, that's why I'm trying to just use AI as much as I can now because I want to learn more about it. I want to understand it because, like you said, it's only going this way.
Yeah.
Not going this way. And get ready. But yeah, I'm definitely wanting some meta glasses, man. I think I want to cop a pair of those and just try those out.
I think they're game changers, man.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And right now, just kind of fun little game changers, but I think they're going to be game changers in ways that we don't understand yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with that.
In that Black Mirror episode, this husband and wife go to a dinner party. She's kind of like flirting around with this guy. And they get home afterwards, and the husband's like, dude, what was up with that? And she's like, what are you talking about? He's like, dinner? Like, you're obviously like openly flirting with. She's like, I was not. Like, tell me when I was or what I said or whatever. He's like, let's see. He like turns on the TV and he's just like basically pulls it right up.
Yeah.
And had recorded it on his contact lenses or whatever, and has the whole dinner party and what was happening. It's like, that's coming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's gonna make fighting with the old lady at the house a little bit different. She'll be like, oh, you didn't say that? Let's see. Boom.
Oh yeah.
Got you.
Like, fuck. I did say that.
I did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did say that. In the worst tone possible that now I can't talk my way out of.
Yeah, I can't talk my way out of shit anyways.
I'm terrible with tones a lot of times.
Yeah.
Where I just say something like super smart ass. It doesn't go well in relationship wise,
Right. Oh yeah,
You
you're a
just have this
total asshole.
tone about you. Well, I'm pretty sure you could be sarcastic yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alex doesn't jump your ass for the tone that you use.
Oh,
and
I'm skating on thin ice, dude. I can tell you that right now. I'm always skating on thin ice, brother. But yeah, no, it's just
you like that
certain
game
type
Thin
of-
Ice where you just like put the marble
Yeah, I
on it?
used
Like
to
every
love
day
that
you're
game.
putting a little marble on there.
Absolutely.
Like,
That
don't
was a fun
break.
game, dude.
Please
That was
don't break.
Yeah, I liked that game. I liked how it had the little flappy piece of ice whenever it would break.
Yeah, oh
It was
yeah.
weird. Weird kid.
Yeah.
Oh man, what are we sitting at?
Life
50?
was
Almost
simpler.
an hour, dude. Almost an hour in,
We
dude.
got like 44 minutes.
50, but you came, remember you had the 5 minute collapse and then you
Oh, yeah,
came
yeah.
in, but I'll be able to use that 5 minutes because that five
Sure.
minutes is downloaded, so I'll just splice it
Well,
in.
I do need to get going.
Okay, yeah, let's start with this,
Okay.
fucking, I
Okay.
think
Well,
that's a
let's
good.
sign off. That's our first recording. We may release it, we may not, but I don't know. That's it.
That's
That's episode 1A. This is the
001. Yeah.
yeah, this is the pilot.
Fuck
This is
yeah.
the pilot episode.
Fuck yeah. Let's go. Excellent.